Hi, my name is Adam, and I wanted to take a few moments to talk about my experience with Mythic Warrior. I've done Mythic Warrior now 2 years in a row and been involved with circles of Aaron Stone with Sparrowheart for about 3 years. And when the question is posed, how has Mythic changed my life or affected my life? It's, the short answer, it's everything. Everything in my life has changed. And if I was to flesh that out, I would say that some of the most significant changes are my relationships. My relationship with my wife, my family, relationships with my community, my friends, stranger, in short, all of my relations. That Lakota prayer, Ho Mataki Owasin, is for all our relations. And when I look at that deeply, I think the most important relationship that has changed is my relationship to myself, because how I treat me is how I treat you, and how I treat you is how I treat me. So Mythic has offered me an opportunity to answer that call for change. I know personally I needed it. I need it in a great way, and I think men need that in our community, in our culture right now. There's no way to really become an initiated adult, to transition out of this boy psychology into a male psychology. But I found that here in Mythic, and I've seen it in all of the men that I've met, wonderful men who've dared to answer that call to change. And they have profoundly affected their own lives and the lives of their people. And to me, that is such a gift to the world. And I use the word profound because it's all inside of us. So if you're thinking about taking the journey, if you're thinking about diving in, I would strongly recommend you do so. Reach out to Sparrow and, ask some questions. Again, I can only say how much it's affected me. One of the things that we hear from a lot of men is that takes a lot of time out of my life, away from my family. But what I say to that is the quantity of time that you miss for that one weekend for 8 months pays in dividends in the quality of time that you're going to have with your family, your friends, your community outside of the circle, back at home. And as well as, it costs a lot of money. Well, when you do the math, I think you could spend the same amount of money with a therapist, and having done therapy in the past for myself, this supersedes any therapy I've done in my history. So again, I would strongly encourage you to look into Mythic. It's changed my life, and it's changed the lives of the people around me. And for that, I'll be eternally grateful. So if you're thinking about doing it, I hope you jump in. All right, take care.